3 weeks ago, after a huge snow storm, I had no power, and so my aquarium didn't have any lights, just right now. Also, my filter wasn't working, my heater was down, and basically it was just water sitting inside a big glass box, and that would be very dangerous if an aquarium stays without any power for a long period of time. So this is why fish lovers, it's good to be prepared, and I'm going to show you how I deal with a power loss. The cheapest and easiest solution is buying a DC power pump. I'm going to show, I have a review about this power pump right here. It works with 2 batteries, and it can create a good airflow for your aquarium for a long period of time. You just press the button here. You see it's working now. So I actually use this pump to travel with some fish. I did travel for about 400 kilometers, and this thing was working all of that time, like 5 or 6 hours, and the fish arrived to the destination with absolutely no problem. It's a very good solution for travel, and also it's a good solution for the times when you have no power, and it may just save your fish for dying without any oxygen. So like I said, a cheap and easy solution. You just plug in an air stone and a hose and put it inside your tank. And I'm going to show you what solution I like to have as a backup power. Right here I have a power inverter. It will convert the 12 volt DC power from a car battery to AC to 20 volts power that can run my filter, my heater, and I didn't test it yet, but I'm pretty sure it can run my lights of my tank. But the most important thing to run for an aquarium is the filter, of course, because if you do not have any filtration for a long period of time, ammonia and other stuff can build up in the tank, and also it can kill your fish. It also has this side. It also has a USB port to charge my phone, which is pretty nice. You can see here the socket. It's an European socket. So I did test this out, and my heater that pulls 300 watts of power and my 20 watts of power filter was working with this inverter. You can see here it's a 300 watts inverter. And I'm going to show you right now the car battery that I connected to this inverter. This is the car battery that I use. I bought it brand new. It is a 60 amps hour car battery, and remember, the bigger the better. So if you buy a bigger battery, it can supply the current needed to run your aquarium stuff for a longer period of time. You can also use a generator, but generators are pretty noisy, and they give out fumes and other stuff. You can't place it inside. And this is why I use the car battery with the inverter. Absolutely silent. It works great, and like I said, if you do not have power for long periods of time, it can be absolutely deadly for your fish. You must really have something to power your filter when you have no power, especially if you live in a zone when power cuts are frequent. So I ended up using this system to power just my aquarium filter. I ran it for about 5 hours with no problems. I didn't run the heater because it's a big tank and this kind of size can't really cool that fast. So I only run the filter of my tank, no lights. When it's in the middle of the day, aquarium, it's getting some sunlight from outdoors, from the window. So this is basically my backup system when there is no power. I hope that you find this useful, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos.